I'm going to let you know about the law of 250. If you don't already know what that is, stay tuned and how you can apply that in a unique way to your job search. It is Jess, your life and transition coach through your inner vitality. And this week we're focusing on career tips and how to help you in your job search. So, let's dig in. Job searching can be daunting, and if you've been doing applying to stuff online, you may see a trend that jobs are being reposted and recycled. So you may have already applied for it, and it may seem frustrating, but I'm going to give you a tip of what you can do aside from that, that I guarantee you already have all the tools in your toolbox to actually do it. So let's talk about the law of 250 first. What is that? So the law of 250 assumes that you know at least 250 people in your social circle, friends, family, acquaintances, anything to do with work, pleasure. You have 250 people that you can tap into and chat with, or that you know. These are people that could come to your funeral, or that you would invite to a wedding potentially, or see at a wedding. These people you may have seen yesterday, or you may have tapped into or chatted with in the last decade. But either way, they're great relationships that you've been able to build with each and every one of these people over the time that you've been around. So these 250 people, how do you leverage that when it comes to job search? Okay, so here's what you're going to do. I'm going to encourage you to create an email template, letting everybody know a little bit about what you're up to, and then asking if they're able to support you in any way with, say, 3 different things, if they know of anything that they can help you with. So some ideas, like giving them 3 things that they could potentially help you with. That could be if they know of any jobs in your area that you can apply for, if anybody's able to review your resume and give you some suggestions or tips, if anyone has a contact to a particular company that you're interested in. And then what you could do afterwards is near the end say, and if there's anything else you guys can think of that would help me, please, I'm all ears. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to touch base and network with each and every one of you. It's been so great. I hope to hear from you guys soon. What's nice is if you have 250 people, now guarantee you check your inboxes and all your different contacts and your emails, your phone, you may have more than one email and may have other contacts on other emails. I mean, the list can go on. Is section it out. Take a chunk of those contacts and send out your first email to them. Now, the reason that I'm going to suggest that you chunk it out and don't just send it all to the masses of every single person that you know is a very specific reason. You want to make sure that anything that does come back, you're actually going through it all in a timely manner. Whatever emails that people are giving you to send off, or websites to check, or things to update on your resume, you want to make sure that you are actioning those things that they're actually sending back to you, and then also giving your follow-ups and your thank you for everything that you have been doing with those individuals. So but you're doing it in chunks and sending it out to, say, 40 people the first time. If 3 or 4 people get back to you, you're able to take that bite size and pay attention to those 4 or 3 things that came back, address them, check them out, and then thank the person for actually helping you out. Then go in into your next chunk, send the same email out to that chunk of people, and see what they come back with. It is a really great way to reconnect with people and see what they're up to, and maybe in exchange what you can do to also help them. So I'd also include that in the email as well. I forgot to add that tip, is put in a little bit about, hey, is there anything I can help you with as well? That's also a giver's game mentality. It's like, I want to help you, and I'd love to get your insight of things that you think I could use as well for me. Another recommendation, though, when you're sending out these batches of emails, is make sure that you put all of their email addresses under BCC. So BCC is kind of like CC, It's blind carbon copy, which means everybody that you send it out to, they're not going to see all the other email addresses. They're just going to see their own personal email address that you've sent it to. So this is just respecting the privacy of everyone else that you're tapping into with that email, and wanting to make sure you don't put it on the to, you don't put it on CC, put it on BCC, which means that nobody else will see all of the other emails. And this is just respecting everyone else's privacy, and then of course getting their support of what they could do to help you. It is Jess, your life and transition coach through your inner vitality. Take the time to make the difference in your career, and I guarantee you'll find something good.